So I'm going to read what I've sort of wrote so that I can not spiral off and um, share with you my story and my insights. And I do hope that they inspire a change of thinking, a change of heart, or some understanding. So I was divorced in 1997. My daughter left for school in 2011, and I have been alone since. Recently, after moving in with my daughter and her family, the feelings and attitudes and fears that I'm sharing here dissipated. I have been acutely aware of the change in my thinking and also the walls that I had put up to protect myself. These walls now I see and understand in other single women in my ward and with my single friends. Since my thinking has drastically changed and the awareness of the change is so vivid, I have inquired of my friends if they felt similarly in their singlehood, and they have agreed with me. Though all of the critiques that I'm offering here or listed below are not universal among each single, because every single person has a different situation. I hope that understanding can improve the connection amongst the single women in the ward, and that such connections can be unifying force for all. Because of the emphasis on family, on self-reliance, and on service towards others in our church, it is easy as a single woman to relate to some of the following scenarios. I am not enough. My failed marriage, lessons regarding temple marriage increase my guilt. My daughter feeling the same, that she's lacking also, that we will never be a celestial family, and we do not meet the should standards. We have self-doubts, lacking in our self-reliance, and overwhelmed with responsibility. Another scenario, another feeling is that I am lacking. If my house and garden is not tidy and presentable or shabby in order for the ministers to visit my home, I'm finding time and money to attend all the baby showers and the wedding showers, bringing gifts and volunteering for service projects and helping others, or even attending study groups in a prepared fashion, sets up the feeling that I am not measuring up. Another feeling is that I am lacking. Nope, I'm sorry, I am overwhelmed is the next one. When you are a single mother, it might be difficult to find the money to make a meal for someone else. When you are alone, cooking a meal for someone else could require buying oil, flour, mine's expired, all the condiments, meats, vegetables, finding a recipe that will qualify as delicious. And then failing that we have lost our cooking mojo after a couple of years of just salads, frozen meals, and takeout. Because as a single woman, we do not cook much for ourselves. Singles often work endless hours in their careers to be able to support themselves and their children. Free time is limited. Another feeling, I am alone. I do not want to show up to events by myself. Sitting alone every week at church is lonely. And then there's the fear of security. If my car breaks, if the fence falls over in the storm, what to do with a leaky faucet, or if a flood happens, who is there in my case of emergency? If I am feeling that I am not enough, that I am lacking, that I'm overwhelmed or I'm alone, then I surround myself with a moat or strengthen my exterior with walls to protect myself from what others might perceive as weak, incapable, or struggling. These walls discourage us from feeling as part of our ward family. There are many ministers that inspiringly connected with me and softened my walls. Our bond will continue ever so much after I have moved away. I greatly appreciate them. Here are a few of the examples that some of them have helped me along the way break down my walls. I am not enough. As a minister, offering spiritual thoughts instead of a required lesson, listening over preaching, a walk instead of a visit, an invitation to dinner, a free concert, an invitation to go to the temple with you, an ice cream or a barbecue. Ask them for a favored recipe or a favored memory. Ask them of their opinion. Ask them questions about their background, their talents, their career, their likes and dislikes. Find ways to let them know that you are interested in them. I am lacking. Ask if you can pick them up for the baby shower. If you could go in on the gift with them, ask if they can come and help weed or rake or shovel the snow. Bake a loaf of bread, make a salad. I am overwhelmed. Ask if you can help pick the fruit on their fruit trees. Invite them over to help them wrap their Christmas gifts or come to your house. Make them a soup, send them a car wash coupon, walk their dog with them. Do they need help watering, planting their garden, or with a child's homework, or preparing for a baptism, a marriage, a funeral? Ease their burdens. I am alone. Invite them to sit with you at church. Send them a text with an inspiring thought. Offer to pick them up or to take them to the auto mechanic. Give them a reference for a plumber or recommend what you would do. Let them know that they can call on you. Ask 3 questions. What can I do to help you temporarily? How can I support you spiritually? What do you need me to pray for with you? Please understand that when we're single and we're struggling, that our walls are high. Often it takes many attempts until we accept that you are really interested in us. It takes devoted and patient ministers and leaders. These ideas might sound trite or trivial, but the truth is not what you do, but the development of the true connection. One that is understanding, lasting, and encompasses not only a true friend, but a true bond. Help us as single women break down our walls and feel comfortable as part of something bigger than ourselves. Singularly, instead of us finding a connection with our ward families, help us feel part of something bigger. Thank you, Lindy, for asking me to do this and for listening to me and for my opinion.